Welcome everyone to GreenBiz Studio. I'm Elaine Shea, VERGE Program Director, and I'm here with Tom Price, the Director of Strategic Initiatives at All Power Labs. Welcome, Tom.
Thanks.
So let's talk about All Power Labs. Very exciting company. Tell me a little bit about what you guys do.
Sure. We design, engineer, and manufacture small biomass gasifiers. These are machines that you can take organic waste, like wood chips or nut shells, put them into it, and it runs an internal combustion engine, and out comes electricity, heat, and biochar, which is otherwise known as carbon.
Right. So let's talk about, well, first of all, you guys have been longtime partners with us in terms of building our VERGE Microgrid. So the VERGE Microgrid obviously is powering in VERGE Hawaii today, our main ballroom, but in our global flagship events in the Silicon Valley, it's powered our entire conference. You guys have really been the sole source of power for us, clean power. So let's talk about applications. Where does it make sense besides microgrids for our conference?
What we do makes sense in places where electricity is either unavailable or expensive, or you have a lot of solid waste you need to get rid of. So here in Hawaii, we're running on macadamia nut shells.
Cool.
For example, I was eating some last night in my room, the nuts, not the shells. And we do a lot of work in the developing world where people don't have access to electricity or where it's incredibly expensive. We can make electricity for as little as 10 cents a kilowatt hour.
Wow.
To put it in perspective, that's 25% of the cost of buying electricity here in Hawaii. So whether it's in a place where you don't have any power or whether it's really expensive, we can make it on demand and at a very low price.
And so is it mostly off-grid applications and energy access situations, or?
So about 90% of what we make is in the developing world where people don't have electricity. And it's incredibly valuable because it's on-demand, dense power. The problem with solar panels is the sun isn't always shining,
right,
and wind turbines, the wind isn't always blowing. So what we can do is make electricity whenever you want, day or night, rain or shine, and at a high enough amperage that you can run machineries, like tools and so forth.
That's cool. So tell me about your
or in this case, a clean energy conference.
Clean energy conference, right. So tell me about your solution in the context of a post-COP21 world.
Right. Well, I think after the Paris Climate Accords, we all understand we have climate change is front and center on the global agenda, and will only become more so. What's powerful about our technology is it's the only known form of carbon negative energy. As biomass, like a tree grows, it absorbs carbon, we extract electricity from it, and the only thing that's left over is charcoal, basically pure carbon, which we can then put back in the ground. We know we have to stop burning fossil fuels. We know we have to install things like wind and solar as a bridge, but we also need a massive adoption of carbon negative energy to actually reverse climate change, and that's what we make.
That's awesome. So how do we scale what you're doing?
We're already doing it. The unit we have here is 20 kilowatts. It's enough for an event like this.
Yeah.
We're about to release a 150 kilowatt version that fits in a 20-foot shipping container. That's more like base load, and they're like Legos, so you can just stack as many as you need together to make as much power as you want.
Cool.
And then when you need less, you take them away and put them somewhere else. So it's a really exciting time for a very fast-growing technology that I think is highly optimized for the energy access world and also carbon.
Awesome. Exciting times indeed. Thank you so much for your solution, Tom.
Happy
Great to have you.
participate. Good to be here again.
Thanks so much.